Okay, so this one here, same idea. We can, although now the cubes aren't given, so we have to kind of generalize it a little bit more. But I'm going to do volume again, and I'm going to break up this surface into different parts. So this is 12, this is a 4 by 3 rectangle. Here's another 4 by 3 rectangle. And this is a 10 by, and this is, if this is 4 deep, this is going to be 4 here. So it's 10 by 4 or 40. So my area of that surface is going to be 64 centimeters squared. And if I want to find the volume, again, I'm going to take the surface. Since it's a prism, every slice this way is going to be exactly the same. I'm going to multiply that by the thickness, which is going to be this 8. And 64 times 8, that is going to be 512 centimeters cubed. Okay? So there's my volume. The surface area again is a little bit harder, but if you keep track of your surfaces, okay, there are my surfaces. Oops, let's draw a little bit better picture than that. Okay, we calculate this to be 64, this to be 64. The bottom is going to be 10 by 8, so 80. And then I have the side surface here, the side surface here. That's a little too big. My side surface here. That's going to be an 8 by 8 or 64 centimeters squares. Okay, we have 64 centimeters squares here. Then we have those 5 surfaces off here that make the top side inside here and the top. They're not all quite the same, are they? So I'm just going to make this one slightly bigger and this one slightly bigger as well. Oops. Okay, and then this one looks a little bit bigger as well. Okay, so these surfaces we need to calculate. The top part is a 3 by 8, so it's going to be 24 here, 24 here. This inside length here is going to be 4 by 8, or 32, 32. And then the inside length, this is going to be 4 if I start with 10 and I deduct 3 from both sides. And that's going to be, where's my inside surface, and maybe I'll just highlight that. It's this surface in here is going to be that surface there. Okay, so I've accounted for all my surfaces. Now I'll just do a good job of adding them up. So I have 2 times 64, I've got 80, I've got 2 times 24, and I've got 1, 2, 3 surfaces of 32. Okay, so just making sure I have all my surfaces here. I've counted for 8 surfaces. Okay, so, whoops, I got 4. I've got 10 surfaces because those are there. So I've got 10 surfaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I've got all 10 surfaces. Working that out. Oh, I need my calculator for this. Okay, using my calculator, I'm going to end up with 64 times 4 plus 80 plus 2 times 24 plus 3 times 32, and it looks like I'm getting 480 centimeters squares as my surface area. Okay, and again, surface area is going to be much harder because there's more to keep track of.